2026 is shaping up to be a huge year for gaming visuals. With more studios adopting Unreal Engine 5, we're starting to see games that push realism, scale, and atmosphere much further than before. One project that already has a lot of attention is Warhammer 40,000: Dawn of War 4. If you're familiar with the series, you already know what makes it special. Dawn of War has always been about large-scale strategy battles where positioning, timing, and unit control matter just as much as raw power. Instead of simply building bases and sending armies forward, the gameplay focuses more on tactical decisions, choosing the right units, controlling key locations, and adapting quickly as the battlefield changes. With modern technology like Unreal Engine 5, a new entry could bring the Warhammer universe to life in a much bigger way. Massive armies clashing, detailed battlefields, and cinematic moments that make every fight feel intense. For strategy fans and Warhammer players, this kind of project could easily become one of the most interesting releases to watch in the coming years. Next up, Black Myth Zhong Kui. This project appears to explore another part of Chinese mythology, focusing on the legendary demon hunter Zhong Kui. Unlike traditional heroes, this character is known for tracking and destroying supernatural threats. From what we know so far, the game leans toward a darker action RPG style. Combat looks heavy and deliberate, with encounters built around timing, positioning, and learning enemy patterns rather than simple button mashing. The setting also seems to play a big role. Ancient temples, misty mountains, and mythological creatures create an atmosphere that feels very different from typical fantasy worlds. If the final game delivers on its visual ambition with Unreal Engine 5, it could easily become one of the most visually distinct mythological games in development right now. Another interesting project worth mentioning is Wuqi the Wayfarer. This game takes inspiration from Korean folklore and centers around Wuqi, a wandering magician known for his supernatural abilities and unpredictable personality. The gameplay appears to mix fast-paced combat with magical powers, allowing players to combine sword attacks with spells while exploring a world filled with mythological creatures. What makes the project stand out is its setting. Instead of the usual fantasy environments, the world seems to draw heavily from traditional Korean landscapes, including ancient villages, forests, and temples. If the developers manage to fully take advantage of Unreal Engine 5, the game could offer a visually rich adventure that highlights both mythology and exploration. Moving on to another project, Cinder City. This game shifts the setting toward a darker urban environment built around a large futuristic city. Instead of forests or mythological landscapes, the focus here is on dense streets, neon lights, and industrial districts. From what we've seen, the gameplay seems to revolve around fast combat and exploring different parts of the city while dealing with hostile factions. The atmosphere appears to be one of the main highlights. The combination of futuristic architecture and darker tones gives the world a strong cyberpunk-style identity. From what we know so far, Cinder City seems to focus heavily on atmosphere and exploration inside a chaotic futuristic city. It's the kind of setting where the environment itself becomes part of the experience. Next, we have Phantom Blade Zero. This action RPG takes place in a dark martial arts-inspired world where combat is built around speed, timing, and precise sword techniques. You play as a warrior known as Soul, who becomes the prime suspect in a murder case and must uncover the truth behind a larger conspiracy before time runs out. One of the most noticeable aspects of the game is its fast combat system. Battles move quickly, with chained sword attacks, rapid dodges, and enemies that constantly pressure the player. The game also blends traditional wuxia storytelling with darker fantasy elements, creating a world filled with dangerous factions and mysterious characters. Exploration seems to play a role as well, with different locations that range from ancient cities to hidden paths and hostile territories. A closer look at Onimusha: Way of the Sword. This new title revives the classic Onimusha series, known for blending samurai combat with supernatural threats. Set in feudal Japan, players face demonic creatures called the Genma. As a samurai, the katana is your primary weapon, and success relies on precise timing and strategic strikes, rather than chaotic button mashing. Early previews suggest that the game keeps the series' traditional tone while enhancing visual fidelity and creating more dynamic encounters. For fans of samurai action and players excited about classic franchises returning with modern updates, Onimusha: Way of the Sword could be a compelling experience. Next up, we dive into Clockwork Revolution. Set in a sprawling steampunk world, players navigate intricate cityscapes filled with steam-powered machinery and hidden dangers. Combat emphasizes tactical movement and smart use of mechanical gadgets, letting players approach encounters creatively instead of relying solely on brute force. Exploration is key, with towering industrial complexes, maze-like streets, and secret areas that reward curiosity and strategic planning. With each tool and gadget at your disposal, the game encourages experimentation and multiple ways to tackle challenges. Between its inventive mechanics and richly detailed industrial world, Clockwork Revolution offers a unique playground where strategy, skill, and creativity come together for a truly engaging experience. Next, we enter the enchanting world of Fable. This RPG invites players to explore Albion, a land full of magic, mythical creatures, and moral choices that shape your journey. Combat combines melee attacks and magical abilities, while exploration lets players interact with towns, villages, and unique characters that respond to your decisions. Every choice you make influences your story, from becoming a hero admired by all to a feared figure with a dark reputation. With its rich world and freedom of choice, Fable promises a classic RPG experience reimagined for modern players. From the whimsical towns to the epic battles, Fable offers a journey where every decision matters and every adventure feels alive. Next up, we take a look at Black Vulture's Prey of Greed. Players step into a dark, futuristic world where gangs battle for control of scarce resources and hidden treasures. You command a squad of mercenaries, carefully planning every assault and leveraging the environment to your advantage. Combat blends tactical strategy with direct action, and the game offers a variety of weapons and vehicles that can be upgraded to strengthen your team. With each decision carrying weight, every mission challenges players to think, adapt, and execute perfectly. With intense missions and clever tactics at every turn, Black Vulture's Prey of Greed keeps players on their toes from start to finish. Next, we're taking a look at Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy. This game is the official prequel to the A Plague Tale series, set 15 years before the events of A Plague Tale Requiem. Instead of following Amisha and Hugo, this new chapter focuses on Sophia, a character introduced in Requiem, exploring her origins and the events that shaped her path. The world of Resonance appears to blend the series' familiar dark storytelling with new mythic elements and environments that haven't been explored before. Early reveals show intriguing locations, including areas inspired by legends such as the Island of the Minotaur, hinting at a mix of reality and myth woven into the gameplay. Gameplay details are still limited, but the game is expected to build on the action-adventure style of its predecessors, combining narrative depth with environment-based challenges and encounters that fit the series' tone. As a prequel, Resonance gives fans a deeper look into the universe's history, shedding light on the events that led up to Requiem while offering fresh perspectives on the world and its conflicts. These are the kinds of games that show how storytelling and world building continue to evolve in 2026. Let me know in the comments what you think about Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy and whether you're excited for it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.